So, I've said multiple times, you haven't learned English in 2 weeks. Another thing that I want you to think about while you're trying to learn this coding, you might think, this is boring. Like, what can I do with this, right? Like, I'm learning how to add numbers together and print them on the screen. Like, what is this, right? Think about English, right? When you write a sentence out, there's a lot going into it. There's a lot of grammar and rules about spelling and syntax, and it all has to be done a certain way, right? And learning the grammar and the syntax for English, you could consider boring. But think about how powerful language is, right? What are you able to do with English? Like in any language, but in English, right? Same with programming, any programming language. You can write books, you can tell stories. It's power, it's knowledge, right? Power. So right now it might seem boring to you, the things we're learning, but if you master them, you have basically unlimited potential. I mean, look at the society we live in today, with everything being virtual. The skill that you're learning now is a skill that gives you an enormous amount of power and the ability to make an enormous amount of money. Think about whenever we talk about capitalism. Normally in a business, you have to have capital. You can have this brilliant idea like, I want to make a new kind of garage door that's better than all garage doors. But to do that, you need money. You have to build a factory. You have to find someone who will invest in you or just have a lot of money. It's really hard to get that business going. In software, you basically need no capital. The only capital you need is your knowledge. You need a computer, which are pretty accessible these days. Basically, everybody has one. You carry one around in your pocket. But you need one you can write on a keyboard, preferably. And you can create whatever you can imagine. It's truly beautiful. It's like poetry. Like, you can create anything. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we're going through and learning some of these things, and use that as motivation to try a little harder and don't give up on learning coding.